Hey guys, so I wanted to show you something that I've been working on for my recording setup, which is cheap and portable dampening shields. Sometimes you'll see setups of gaming vloggers where they have everything covered up with sound acoustic foam, and I didn't want to do that all over my room, so I decided to make a cheap alternative instead. So here we go! First things first, you'll need a place to work. I'll figure something out. So the ingredients you'll need is some cardboard. These are just some cardboard boxes that I got from Target. Some foam. This is a 2-inch mattress topper with some texture. You'll want the texture because I was going to take a science of sound, but McNally closed before I could take it. I'm not bitter. You'll also need some glue, E6000. You'll need some pliers to open up the E6000 because it decides to seal itself shut. And then something to cut the foam. So what I've decided to do is to take these cardboard boxes and open them up so that way you're just using two sides of the box, and then put the foam on these. So that way you can stand them up and you can stack them and you can do all that stuff. Because I feel like if you cut it so that way you have 4 walls, it would not be as stable as having the thickness. That good thick. So basically what you're going to want to be doing is lining up your foam with the cardboard like that, nice and lined up on the edges. And you're going to want to find out where you're going to cut down the middle of where this crease is, and just take your scissors and begin trimming. There we go. Now we have the foam for one side. Then what we're going to do is we're going to open up that E6000 by using our pliers. Oh my god. There we are. I'm going to apply it especially on the edges of the cardboard. I mean, since this is pretty cheap, you can always afford more glue to then redo it if it starts falling apart. We just want it to stay in there at least for a little bit. Let's be real here. I'm not a professional in any sense of any word. And then some stuff in the middle too, just a bit. And then you're going to want to close up your E6000 so that way it doesn't drip everywhere. Then we're going to take this, line it back up, and press it down. You can also just kind of like lay on it, so that way everything is pressed down. And have yourself a little nap. And then just don't touch it. Don't try to pry it, see if it's good. You have to wait for E6000 to dry for a bit. So we'll be back later. Everyone, it's a different day and I can't be bothered to turn on my light. So one important thing is you're going to want to make sure that there's a little bit of space here, because otherwise it's gonna be a little difficult to fold it. So make sure there's a little bit of space. Then just continue, and yeah, this is holding on pretty good. But again, this cost me like $40 total for all of this, so it's not the most perfect shit. So now that you have made a couple of these, they are ready to be used. So a couple things that you can do with these, if you have enough, you can kind of put them around you and stack them up. I only had enough foam to do 2 of these, so if I wanted to do that, I would need to purchase another mattress topper. But what I'm probably going to end up doing is, so we got my closet here, I'm basically gonna hovel myself in when I'm recording. Kind of like that. Can you see me? So we got this, so I can like record this way towards this stuff, and anything that would bounce back is being muffled by my clothing, so I can have my guitar or my microphone, and then I can just run the cables out to my computer that would probably end up being on the floor, because I do not own a desk. And you can do stuff like that, and you don't have to cover all of your walls with acoustic foam and cover up the green paint that you spent multiple days with your friends painting. So yeah, the total cost of this project was about $40, and that's including the E6000 that I already had. It doesn't take too long, you just need to wait for the glue to dry, and it takes about 24 hours before you want to mess with it. This is portable. You can take it around if you need to go somewhere and have someone record something elsewhere. You can kind of just shape it how you need it. You can do it like this, and I can like kneel down with my guitar. You can do all sorts of stuff like that. So this has been a tutorial of how to make a cheap as fuck recording type area of foam stuff. I don't know what you call this, because it's not a recording setup, because that implies that you have technology that you're working with, and I was not a recording major. How to make acoustic foam boards for recording. How do I market this video? But anyway, I hope this was helpful for anyone who wants to do voiceover recording or music stuff, or who just wants a little hole that's quiet. Like, you can hide from people and no one will know that you're here. Duh. That's all I've got for you guys today, and I will see you guys next time. Don't break this. Did I mention this was cheap as fuck?